The question of whether political science really is a science takes me back to my undergraduate days because that's what my hard science roommates would throw at me every day. And now, as a practicing political scientist, I have a firm belief that political science research tools really do help us make sense of what happens, and that the seeming chaos of politics is quite understandable and often quite explainable. And what we're trying to do with the boxes on political science research in the textbook is demonstrate that principle. Rather than simply arguing to students that political science is relevant, we're going to actually show them how practicing political scientists work to make sense of politics and to answer important questions about American politics.
The study of politics can be scientific, even if it seems like it's messy and difficult and hard to predict. Indeed, there are many people who don't think we can study politics scientifically. I had a friend in graduate school who would answer the telephone in the grad office every day saying, political science, which is not a science, and to anyone who would call the office. And so even in the political science department, there were some of our fellow graduate students who really didn't think we could study it scientifically. But clearly we can, and the way that we study politics scientifically is by applying the methods of natural science, of hypothesis testing, collecting data, testing alternative explanations for different arguments, and trying to come up with a causal theory of why something happens, much in the way that the natural sciences do. And so even if our topics of study and our subjects of study are more complicated than, say, an atom in terms of its predictability, we can study them systematically by really trying to get at the core of what makes them tick.